Hello, today I'm running through how to do the basic equine breathing technique of 1N. But first, a reminder that the reason equine breathing is successful is that over-breathing is damaging, and it is also very common. If your horse has symptoms, then they overbreathe. But the good news is that you can help your horse reduce the overbreathing for free with this simple exercise called one nostril, or 1N for short. Reducing overbreathing enables your horse to start to recover. 1N is safe and enjoyable. It's easy to learn, almost anyone can do it, and it costs nothing. 1N, like all equine breathing techniques, is an inherently relaxing exercise. Reducing the overbreathing allows the body to go into the parasympathetic rest and digest state of relaxation, in which healing can occur. Relaxation is therefore required for equine breathing to be effective. Many horses immediately recognize that 1N is relaxing and enjoy it straight away. But there are some horses that actually find relaxing difficult. You know, just like there are some people that need to be on the go all the time. They avoid resting, they find relaxing doing nothing boring or even stressful, and end up fidgeting. Maybe you know of someone. If your horse behaves like this when you try 1N, you'll want to try the respond, reward and relax, or control of movement exercises to help your horse relax before you start the 1N session. They may only be necessary for the first couple of sessions. I'll talk through these simple exercises later. Here are the guidelines for 1N. Choose a safe place where you will not be disturbed for your first few sessions. Make sure you have enough time and are not rushed. Put a head collar or halter on your horse, at least for the first few times. Stand by the left-hand side of your horse and face nearly the same direction. Hold the lead rope gently and don't overly restrict the horse. Now put your left hand over the horse's left nostril and completely block all airflow, so you should feel suction on the in-breath and pressure on the out-breath. Try not to allow any leaks. Move your hand to find the best position. Keep your hand in position for 5 minutes. Then move to the right side, put your right hand on the horse's right nostril and keep it there for 5 minutes. Repeat this set of 5 minutes on each nostril 3 times a day, so that you do a total of 30 minutes a day. You can do the whole 30 minutes in one go, alternating 5 minutes on each nostril if you like, or 3 10-minute sessions at separate times. Before and after riding or training are good times, or you can do, say, 20 minutes in one go and 10 minutes later. You can do morning and evening if that suits you. The following tips will help you to achieve an effective 1N. Keep your own mouth shut and quieten your own breathing. Don't talk to the horse. Don't fiddle with, fuss or pet the horse. Allow them to enjoy the 1N in peace. Don't give food or tidbits before, during or straight after the session. However, the horse can graze or eat hay before or straight after the session. If conditions are hot, it's best to hose or sponge your horse to keep him or her cool in the 1N session. And a couple of safety notes. Your horse may relax or sleep deeply, so stand facing almost the same direction as them. Then if they start or jump in their sleep, your toes will not get trodden on. And if and when your horse lowers their head in relaxation, don't lean in over their heads. They may start or twitch in their sleep and knock your face. Either crouch beside them, or if this is not possible, keep your body to the side of them. And of course, make sure the place you choose to do 1N sessions is a safe one. 1N is the mildest form of equine breathing, and yet it can have profound and often immediate results, as well as long-term results. What can you expect to happen when you start 1N? Well, all sorts of things could happen. The nature of holistic healing is that each being has their own individual responses, which can vary widely. However, there are some fairly common responses that I can run through. I think people are often surprised at just how much horses enjoy 1N. The owner of a horse that head shakes and has breathing difficulties exclaimed recently on Facebook, "Okay, so Blue loves the 1N breathing. He asks for it as soon as he sees me now." Early on, the most common responses are signs of relaxation, such as a dreamy expression, lowering of the head, sleeping, yawning, and sighing. Improving the breathing can also cause snorting, sneezing, coughing, and tickling in the nose, as it can in humans who start to cut down their overbreathing. Some humans may giggle, chatter, or otherwise fidget, and interrupt and sabotage the training. This may be because they are stuck in an equilibrium. This equilibrium is a protective state. Chronic overbreathing would be fatal if the body did not institute compensatory mechanisms. These biochemical compensations work well to protect the body from the dire consequences of overbreathing, but they do have undesirable side effects. So they're not the best healthy solution. But being an equilibrium, it can be hard to get the body to move out of it, even though it's to a more healthy state. The person feels like it's wrong or weird to cut down the excessive breathing. Not everyone feels this resistance, and it doesn't usually last long. It seems likely that some horses may feel similar feelings of resistance, causing them to fidget at first in 1N. The tickling may cause the horse to rub or scratch its nose. The nose may drip or even stream, adding to the need to rub the nose. Some horses may have one nostril blocked at first, so that 1N on the clear nostril is difficult for them. Other responses may result from relaxation of chronically tight muscles and include stretching, jaw and tongue twisting and teeth grinding, and farts and pooping. These varied healing responses will diminish and disappear as the horse heals. But if the horse is particularly sensitive at first, there are some soft start techniques that take the horse more slowly. Horses with a completely blocked nostril may need to start with the clear nostril only partially covered until the blocked nostril opens, for example. The soft start techniques are described on the website. The control of movement exercises are also likely to help. As I say, 1N is a mild form of equine breathing. But if you're consistent with your 1N training, it is possible that you might stimulate a strong enough healing rate to get a return of symptom healing response. These returns of symptoms are a well-known feature of holistic healing. A symptom returns or worsens and yet is subtly different now and doesn't seem to bother the horse in the same way. If this happens, it's okay to continue 1N and even increase the amount to help the horse through this intense healing phase. Unless, of course, the horse declines the offer of 1N. And in this case, it's possible that the horse is also clearing. Clearing is another response that's well known in holistic healing. Again, clearing is fairly unlikely to arise with 1N. Clearing occurs when the rate of production of waste products by the healing process overloads the excretory organs, resulting in a sort of internally produced hangover. A clearing can last from a few seconds to a few days. When the horse is clearing, they will want to slow down the healing rate to allow the excretory organs to catch up. So if your horse declines 1N at some point, they are probably clearing, and you need to wait until they let you know that their excretory organs have caught up with the backlog and that they want to continue with 1N. Holistic healing is where the animal heals itself, and it can be quite unpredictable. Each horse has their own healing process, even if the 1N program is much the same. Hopefully, the symptoms will disappear, or at least significantly reduce at some point. This may be within hours, days, weeks, or months. Once the symptoms have gone, there is a longer period when the horse is healthy and able to heal invisible damage that arose during the time the horse was overbreathing. It's very important, therefore, not to stop 1N when the symptoms disappear. The horse needs to continue 1N so that she or he can continue healing the invisible damage. If the horse is able to complete the full healing process, then they will be able to regain normal, optimal breathing. This means that at rest, their breathing is consistently imperceptible under any conditions. I'm now of the opinion that there are very many overbreathing triggers affecting horses these days, many of which are beyond the owner's control. So even if and when optimal normal breathing is obtained, it's worth doing occasional 1N sessions to maintain good breathing as part of your normal husbandry routine. I've found that most horses at some stage in their healing process want unrefined sea salt. Given the choice, they take it in hugely variable amounts according to their daily requirement, which only they know. So I suggest offering unrefined sea salt in a bucket every day for them to take what they need. Unrefined sea salt contains a huge range of essential minerals and trace elements and is clearly marked as being unrefined. It's chemically completely different from refined table salt or processed salt licks. Now I'll briefly run through the respond and reward exercise for horses that find it difficult to relax. The respond and reward exercise involves asking the horse to respond with a small movement, a single step, a small change in weight, or in head position. The instant the horse responds, you stop asking and reward the horse with 5 to 10 seconds of rest. An example might be that you stand in front of your horse and shift your weight towards them so that they step back. You instantly stop asking and you wait while they rest. You can ask for them to step towards you, step away with the front legs or the hind legs, or ask them to lower their head. The crucial thing is that as soon as they soften to respond, you stop asking and give them a rest. So you can see that we're not looking for multiple steps or a held position of the head. It's the moment of response that you're looking to capture in order to get the relax that we're after. Repeating these requests for response and waiting while the horse rests between them can be very effective in helping the horse to feel that they can safely go off duty because you are offering to look after things while they really let go and relax. While your horse is in an activated, adrenalized state, then you keep going, and in every 5 to 10 second rest, you assess whether they are starting to relax yet. At some point, they'll start paying close attention to you and start responding the instant you start to ask, almost from your very thought. And in the rest, they'll be relaxed. Only then do you start the 1N. These exercises are widely known as control of movement exercises, but our focus here is very much on looking for the relax. For that reason, it's best not to use food or your voice as a reward unless you are totally sure that food or your voice won't excite or arouse your horse. Our aim is to get relaxation rather than arousal. If you'd like to see examples of the respond and reward exercises, there's a PDF and a video in the soft start section on the How to Do It page in the website. As I say, many horses immediately recognise the pleasure of 1N and just enjoy it straight away, so there's no need for these respond and reward exercises. But if you feel that your horse might find it hard to let go and relax, then it's best to start with them. You can also go back to them if your horse starts to fidget in the 1N. Repeat them until your horse is ready to continue with the 1N. If your horse has symptoms such as allergies, anxiety, asthma, head shaking, hormone imbalance, ulcers, sweet itch, wind sucking, or just about anything really, I hope you'll give 1N a go, or if you'd like to increase fitness and stamina. But your horse doesn't have to have symptoms to benefit from 1N. It's just a nice thing to do with your horse. If you'd like to know more about equine breathing, visit the website at www.equinebreathing.com, and remember, it's easy to get started and costs nothing using the free instructions here and on the website. And if you have any questions, you can contact me there. Bye for now.